Hello, everybody. Hello. How are we doing today? You doing good? Doing alright? Doing well? Someone maybe not so well? It's alright to be not well. I'm here to entertain you. So today we are continuing with the playthrough of Disco Elysium. So here I'm trying to mess around with things. Um, actually here, I just want to make only the game seem seenable. So, as example, we take Disco Elysium, and I just wonder if I can make it so I can both see the chat and the game simultaneously, because I don't want to use my phone for that. That's cringe. Oh, and I forgot. Yes, sorry. The game's in English. It's in English, chat. I just wonder if I can maybe lower the resolution, maybe, to make it more. I made it worse. I made it worse. So I think like that will work. Something like that. Yeah. That's better. That's actually better. And we do it like that. Yeah, and here you go. Now, that's promising. That's a bit cringy, but And I decided that I don't want to use another sprites because it would be hard for me to navigate if I do it too much. So like I can sometimes like, yeah, but I'll stick to the using just one sprite. And oh god, it's so loud. Wait. I'll just make it like this, and then like that. Yeah, that would be better. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, hi Dango. Yeah, it actually works somehow. So the thing I didn't understand is how should I do the thing with chat so you could see it while I'm playing. So it's like the how do I make this work? But for now I'll stick to this things being just on my screen. So like I see the chat and I can read it if I need to without using the phone. God bless the phone. But yeah, I just needed to make everything work like I just made all the preview. I just made it both on Twitch and YouTube separately. So like it's not like YouTube just make a preset and then use it however. I just made it's for both Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, and I'll stick to just using the window without using the Oh wait, no, what I'm doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah. So I think I suppose I'll just continue with the game because what else I have to do? Just let me find my safe for the here. Right, that's our safe. I hope, Dango, as soon as you're here. Wait a second. Fucking chair, I hate it. So, Dango, as soon as you're here, could you please tell me if, how. Do you hear me good? That's the thing I want to know, because I don't understand if you can hear me good. So, oh, here. Now it's better. Now it's more comfortable for me to do the things I want to do. So, just let me check how does it look on the stream. And it looks... Wait, I just need to fix this thing. And yeah, that looks quite good. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I think there's some problems with the, not with the bitrate, but the how do you say it? Delay. I think there's some delay. A bit too big of delay, I suppose. So, all right. Let's. Oh, let me look at the YouTube's. Yeah, the delay is actually big. But that's all right. I suppose that's not much of a problem. Now I just want to take a look here and nah. Okay. Yeah, that's mostly YouTube's fault. Yeah, nah, never mind then. Let's just let's take a look at the things we want to do. So, inspect victim's body. Inspect the body hanging in the backyard of the whirling rags. This is a preliminary inspection. You just need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. Report your badge missing. You need to report your missing badge to the 41st precinct as soon as possible. The lieutenant said that you can also use the radio in his motorcar to call your station. Pay for damages. You need to pay for damages you caused in the whirling in rags, or you won't have to pay. You won't have the place to stay tonight. Ask around for money and be careful with your spending. If you're unsure how much you owe, ask guard. Someone reported the hanging to the RCM. Maybe if you find out who it was, it may shed the new light on the event. Oh, okay, Dingo, that's no worries. I hope someone takes your place and will be as active as you are. Yeah. You have an idea where to start, but the caller could have been anyone. And yeah, that's a huge thanks to you. That's a really huge thanks. And sing karaoke. You need to find a sufficiently tragic tape. Thank you. Sufficiently tragic tape. Then play it on the boombox to memorize the lyrics. Then ask the cafeteria manager to perform. Preferably in the evening. More people at the bar then. Yeah. So, yeah. we can go on.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
What are its hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Wait, where did I get such crown?
It comes free with a six-pack of Vermilion Roy d'Or. The words Roy d'Or are stamped into the crown's plastic.
The idea of king and a century gun is pretty fascinating.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
So, let's talk to this person.
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife. The elderly woman turns to you with a smile.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
I don't know. Wink. Maybe I have.
You rascal. I'm too old for you, and too married besides. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling. God damn it. Smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
Grenade. Did you fight in the war?
No, dear. I'm not quite that old, although I was injured in the line of duty.
Like a mountaineer?
Nothing so glamorous, dear. Though when I was young, I dreamt of planting the Revacholian flag on some figurative peak.
What did you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
She runs her hands over the chrome wheels of her chair. Thanks for cleaning that out for me. Let's move on.
No problem.
She nods, smiling up at you from behind her glasses. How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
Her eyes light up. I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my.
She sounds impressed.
But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but
She looks down.
Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
I've gotta go get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
She gives you a small wave. So, welcome to Martinez. I'm so back. Wait, did I streaming mode? Okay, it's on. So, how's the stream? It's alright. It looks good. Yeah. And yeah, I made the necktie because this necktie, I just love it. The street sign says "fuck the police." Pigs go home. The street name is illegible.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
The young woman looks up to you. You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
What is up to the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What's east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
What's in the house?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's on the other side of canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
What's in the west?
It's just water.
She looks at the
No,
water.
actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
I'm looking for the dead body.
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She points north.
Even all the way over here, there's a drop of death in the spring air.
Where am I?
What do you mean?
Just tell me where we are, okay?
We're in Martinez, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout North, I think.
Thanks. That's all for now.
No problem.
What is the fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
This street sign says fuck the police.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
What about the other signs? Where pigs go home? Where are these pigs?
I don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police. It's not loving.
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
The lieutenant steps in.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Good to meet you, just a gardener. Ah, no, wait, Coolin, what are you doing here?
I'm working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
But,
Well, as you already know, there's a corpse there, hanging from a tree. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you.
she smiles politely.
My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
I have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with the canary yellow glove.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. Let's go make a call about the...
Before you stands a motor carriage.
Oh
The
wait,
bodywork
I
is
think I
covered in
shouldn't.
blue and
I
white
think I
livery,
shouldn't.
bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Let's pull out the toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Let's take all. Take the red tipped pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Take the rubber-handled chain cutters.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
Take the hand-cranked flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Yeah.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Run your fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
He says and jingles his keys.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now.
Okay, so the thing is that I'm not calling the station because I am absolutely sure that I'm going to get a morally fucked because Rue de Saint-Glycin 8B. So because they're going, I know what will happen. So I think that no.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Why am I looking at this?
Cop habit. You look at everything. This isn't case related, you think.
What kind of vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
Let's reconstruct the movement.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager.
What happened next?
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
A car drove to this fence.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage friendly city.
Is this connected to the case?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
Okay.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time.
Okay, let's go to the corpse. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. This kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Ladders for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Someone's trying to grow herbs in the tree house.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Was it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
The lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Oh, the kids. Endurance too.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Try to walk away.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
Fucking corpse.
Keep it.
The lieutenant hands you a blue checkered handkerchief. Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Wait. Does it work on Twitch? I just don't understand. Wait. Does the stream work on Twitch? Because if it's not, wait, yeah, it works. Okay, it's just my phone. Because I just got a bit jump scared because my phone said that no, your stream is not going on. So yeah, and YouTube also should be good. Yeah. YouTube is also good. Yeah. All right. Everything's good. You think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache.
He nods.
Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you.
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell.
You know it's toward the plaza.
If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fruit store nearby.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Turn away. Oh.
Some kind of superstar. They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
What's the bonuses? -1 logic, learning up for visual calculus, learning up for suggestion, learning up for electrochemistry, and learning up for composers. All raised up to 6. Who's talking? I think that's the guy up there.
There he still is, looking right through you.
Okay, let's run up to the... I just don't want to use the WASD because I'm lazy. Who else would have thought? Okay,
It's raining again.
yeah.
It was clear just an hour ago.
Do you still have some your salts? I think I could use some.
Sure. I'm done with them.
She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
I have to run.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
God damn it. Damn on it. Didn't help at all.
Nor does the wind right now.
You feel the lieutenant pat your back rhythmically.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
I don't want. If I said I can. If I said I'm dying, right? So and I didn't save, so do it without me. I just can't keep it down.
No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help.
He looks. He withdraws his hand and looks at you in the eye.
You need to get your shit together.
Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Thank you.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Volumetric shit compressor. Your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together, compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the 2 hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people, maybe that will help. Let's go talk to someone. Yeah, I love the atmosphere of this game. The art style.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Tommy Lehom. The man mutters to himself, ascending the beats, and he does.
A simple
And he
little
goes-
cadence.
As
He
he goes.
seems to be making it up as he goes.
Keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there,
What's going on here?
it's the jam, my man.
He motions toward the sprawl flores and with a sweeping gesture.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight, no explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long haul limbo for days upon days upon days
He glances south,
upon days.
down the road. Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
So, how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
I dig your style, man.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He snickers in appreciation of digging of his style.
So tell me, what do you need?
Tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Maybe I should go on the strike.
Maybe you should. Cops don't get paid much and the hours are long. Plus, you can get shot. Why not?
The RCM is a self-managing organization that operates on donations. We promote our own leaders. It would be like striking against your own mother.
I don't know my mother, but I'd go on a strike against her too, for my rights.
Okay. But do continue. You were asking about the strike?
The lieutenant's face betrays little reaction. What's union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes. From the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
He takes note. I'm just gonna get back as soon as I can. come back. Yeah. We're back. Yeah. So. What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He makes a ka-ching sound.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
He smiles awkwardly.
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
To all who's coming up to the stream, welcome. I'm streaming Disco Elysium. I just started previous time, so you can join me right now, or if you are more comfortable to join me with the historian thing, you can just take a quick look at the last stream on Disco Elysium topic. Yeah. Now I just took a glance at the corpse, and now I'm talking with that guy. You know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel there, pointed the yard.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
What the fuck? That's so awful. That's so awful. I don't have another screen. If I had at least a laptop, that would be much easier. I think I will manage to make myself a laptop next stream, so I have second screen in quote marks, because that's uncomfortable to use things. Yeah. God damn it.
Ask for his conclusion.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Relax. He's merely joking.
You're under... Oh, okay. Wicked. Always wanted a friend in the underworld.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
That's your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is, like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6,
That's a fallen A6 you got here?
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
He gives the side of the lorry a friendly knock. Could I get one of those fallen tracksuits you haul in?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
So, nothing illegal then.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Right. I had another question.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Gosh, my empathy. It's one. One empathy. One. I can't live without empathy. So before, for my first playthrough, I had the feeler type, the guy that most had the psyche. So now I can't imagine how I will feel about these guys. The logic, the encyclopedia, rhetoric, drama, conceptualization, and visual calculus. I don't know, man. Care to spare some change for working stuff? Stiff.
Huh?
Son.
No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
Sudden financial you just snap him out of his days. They who?
The bosses, man.
Makes sense. First work, then pay.
Makes sense. It sucks is what it does.
Yeah. So what I see in his eyes.
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Man, you look sad. What's going on with you?
I'm okay, man. Just... the jams got me down. The fumes, the chemical rainbows, the tarpaulin stretched on the frames and the dull engines off.
The man recedes into these days of words.
Maybe the full-on, direct approach wasn't correct. Damn, it's tricky business looking into someone's eyes and not doing it wrong.
I'm good for now. Good talk.
Don't be a stranger.
Gives a salute with 2 fingers. Thank you, game, for saving me. Now I can take more wide look on things. Oh wait. I closed for winter. Oh my god, I didn't have time to read, man. Anything here? Anything here? I remember finding. Is that the cigarettes? I just remember finding them somewhere here. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna smoke in front of him. A bold slogan, human ox covers the truck.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air, with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane." As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
What indentations? What did I see?
Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet? Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Lieutenant, has someone shot the king? Pointing to the indentation.
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it.
What do you think?
Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently
Leg.
renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
Oh, God. So good. I just had some problems with my leg recently. I had like a spasm in the leg. It was fucking horrible. Political. It's a king and he's shot.
Why not? What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them, sometimes at kings.
He takes note in his notebook.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings.
What did this king do?
What did he do? You have no idea
God
what
damn
you
it.
did a week ago. How would you know what this guy did many centuries ago?
God damn it, encyclopedia. God damn it.
High above you, the king stands triumphantly oblivious to your memory trouble.
Thank you. White tank top plus physical instrument. Yes, we have a new clothes now and some instruments. So, wait, Kim, could you please give me a good look on myself? Look at that guy. He's sad. Yeah. So, what are we doing? We're taking that off. We're taking that on and taking that on. Perfect. That's the man of my dreams, man. Oh, just one of them. No. Okay. No. Yeah, that's the man of my dreams. I would sell him my soul. Equip the incomplete. Okay, yeah. What's here? Money. 137 real.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Snap your finger in front of her face.
Wait,
The lieutenant stops you before you can snap.
she's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
If you say so. Foreign car, kept in good condition. Oh, money. Money. 60 cents. The lorries probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze. Money. I need money. $0.22.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot, and oddly screechy for a man his size. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Okay, then I'm thinking no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work! Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of cause are we talking about?
Rights of people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment. To make a salary. And feed their families.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at a man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scott.
The loitering man hollers in return. I want to head into harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. You trying to meet their fat boss?
I'm interviewing people about the murder that took place here behind the hostel cafeteria there.
I know nothing about a murder.
His reply is snappy and terse. Absolutely nothing?
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive.
Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
This really isn't my area of expertise.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity.
Let us work!
What exactly is your role here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're unable to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Wait, head measurer?
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him.
How bad could one guy be? You seem capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke, and my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Have you considered storming in? Oh no, like, what? Why don't you just talk to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then, we charge.
The man rubs his jaw, a perfect, lightly bearded square wedge. I'm just going to leave for now.
Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Bonuses. All endurance while checked unlocked learning cap for endurance. All endurance while checked unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Okay, so I don't know what should we do now. It's better for us to get to the body, or yeah, let's go to the body. Let's go.
There he still is, looking right through you with his
+6. I forgot that that's so much.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind of boots?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant, working boots tracks.
Noted.
Get an exact count. No! No! Fuck!
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eaten them all up now. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
I'm seriously running out of shits to give. Let corpus hands on trees. I'm quitting. Fuck you.
Fuck me? Please leave the rage you have for after we finish the investigation.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. "It's because the Furrows lost that match," said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior officer. "It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while," Satellite Officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Matt Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, "Whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all."
Oh, god damn it. Kim? Hey, Kim. Hey, Kim. What you doing there, bud? That's a ghost of Kim. No. Kim. How'd you get there? No, damn it. God damn it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so we're just making it fast, right? Just so we have the same progress here. So we take a look here. We try here. Oh yeah, we try these.
An
this
old
one
monument
again.
stands in the middle.
Yeah,
A silver.
yeah.
As you look up, you notice
Yeah,
someone shot him in the...
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Martinez is...
Yeah,
Why
right,
not?
The king
yes.
stands high above you, surveying the best, even by the standards of the Philippian kings. Old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
In what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
I would like to sleep on a gold. Hostler style.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry, he was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Okay, what is nose candy?
Cocaine.
This is a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
So he was addicted to nose candy. A bloated druggie?
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later. Right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
Okay, where's the bird now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
Who restored the monument?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
That's such a bad idea.
People in Martinez tend to agree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Those critics might have it wrong, though. There's more to it than just ironism, but you can't say what precisely. Perhaps this art mystery will be solved at a later time. Philip III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death. Not that he ever did in life either.
Leave. Yeah, well then we taking these. This one, and then we're taking the money. Oh, it's a bit more than now. Then we talk to the talk.
The small, wrinkled, the photo, an ambrotype, no response.
Wait.
Wait, why was it? Oh, it was faster because of the.
She's just a distracted old woman. Why?
Okay, so now.
Volumetric ship compressor.
Yeah. Let me just skip it because I don't want to listen to it once more. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Okay, so yeah, we're running in the. Yeah, God, that's funny actually. And this angle is actually a bit interesting, but not comfortable to use.
There he still is, looking right through you, with his...
So wait, F5. Because I don't want to lose progress again.
There are several foot...
Yes,
everywhere.
yes.
Isn't this something...
Yes.
Noted.
Okay.
Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
Count more.
5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Way off. Way.
Mm-hmm.
He takes his glasses off and cleans them.
This man is not easily toyed with.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Heavy one. 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
One of them was carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
The lieutenant marks something down in his notebook.
But why?
You're thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the victim refused to walk. Maybe the victim wasn't conscious. Maybe the victim wasn't conscious.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between 2 men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
An aberration. One sole is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd sole.
Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
So one of the people we are looking for is a drummer?
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Interesting. If only I had come up with that idea.
He doesn't seem to hear you. Looking south, toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
Wait, I'll just do one thing is that I'm so I have constant two views count. That is me on YouTube and me in Twitch. So I don't know if I should like stay should I like stay on this or just close them? But no. Okay. Okay. Okay.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes. Prudent.
Mm-hmm.
The lieutenant writes the information down in his notebook, then reverts to the tracks in the mud. Light step, number 41 shoe.
A woman or a kid?
I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy.
I think we have a firm understanding of what happened here.
The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
We've been through all of it. Oh, something here. I might need it. Oh, the magnesium. That's what I want. And 20 cents. This switch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name, Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic effect.
Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid palette.
Damn it.
Easy on the eyes. Rhythmic pattern. Calms your mind.
Fuck you!
Mammals like
I
this stuff.
spent my magnesium! God damn it! Ew! I spent my magnesium on that! Huh. Right. Alright. I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's save once again and take a look at the corpse.
There he still is, looking right through you. Ha ha ha. Again, the corpse laughs at you, pus dripping from its mouth. You will never be able to hold it in. It's always too much.
All endurance white checker out on unlocked. Okay. Not God damn it. I never had the 4th time in a row. I never had it. God damn it.
Every time it happens, it gets worse and worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing dryly at the same time.
Just cry. No. Even through I got my shit compressed. Was it possible?
I'm at a loss as well. I could swear your shit was together, detective.
Sometimes even that is not enough. Life is unfair.
What do I do now?
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long enough for us to work. There's nothing else to do.
You can open this white check again by going to your character sheet and spending a skill point to upgrade your endurance. Gain new skill points by exploring and completing side tasks.
Imagine, just.
Maybe it's okay if you don't make it today. The dead man isn't going anywhere. And there's always other things to do.
Just imagine if I upgrade the endurance and I fuck up again. Just imagine. I hope not. I just hope not. I'm ignoring the child because that's a really risky. The letter R, where's the crown? On the ribbon below, a light above descending.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
I'm looking at you, trash container. You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
How do you get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage, or...
No, or
We
pry
might
bar.
want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has information.
Wait, I just want to save and just imagine if now I
This
open
trash
it without
container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, no matter how strong you think you are, this is really not something you should be attempting to do with your bare hands.
Okay.
This trash container is locked. The sliding force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it just isn't bending.
Kick the container.
Unsatisfying, hurtful. You hear a ringing sound, but not quite hollow. The can seems to be full.
That's it, I can pry it open.
Let's ask the manager for the key. This is clearly not working.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, wait, what? 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 Wait. What the fuck? Wait, I have 0 views on YouTube. I had 2. Wait, I have 1. Me, right? What the fuck? That's strange. What's here? The bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. I wish I had. Oh, the music here. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I supposedly know what's that, but why? Why are you there? Hey, guard.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can. Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors, too. They put their trash there, and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
No, it doesn't. Nothing stirs in me, and it isn't callous. It's a common sense.
Okay then. Maybe you're callous yourself.
Or still, I am a hobo or some. We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
He takes the keys from under the court counter and hands them to you. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
Bye. Yeah, the Twitch plus YouTube doesn't work at all. I thought that someone would join, but nope, that's just my unluck. Maybe the tags are wrong. I don't know. But no one joined.
There he still is.
Oh wait, no, that's not where I want to go. It's here I want to go. Oh, wait. This is the logo of the municipality of Rochelle.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Open the padlock with a key.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobo Cop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
What's this?
Just the feeling. A warning from some part of you.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
Артём, блядь.
You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Used to what? Dumpster diving?
No, searching for evidence in the trash. Good practice for dumpster diving.
Dive further.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Bobik, I would suggest you... use English here, alright? Because I don't want people questioning then why I have Russian text in chat. Because the stream is English. So like... Pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab 'em.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Thank you, Bobik. Thank you.
Drop them in here, officer.
The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. I just had complaints that I don't have a chat. Now, my guys from Discord are joining in. Perfect. Да-да, Женёк, да-да. Back the trousers.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but...
He looks into the container. Oh, wait a second. I'm back. We can't continue.
The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Back the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
Oh, I'm so glad for you, Bobek. I'm so glad for you. I hope you find your grandma there too. So you have the complete, both the get one, find one, get another one free.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
That's all I think.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from Berlin might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash, the lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Oh, you stream, but please, but me. God damn it. Okay. You gonna break me? You already did. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Okay, if you're if I only had any way to